what the business is. Asking the richest people in the world how they got rich. Man, what they finna tell us, gang? Nothing useful. They just gonna tell us they come up story. Yeah, tell me your come up story. I'ma judge you, gang.
The biggest one.
How much?
I'll probably do 25
45
million. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I go all over the world interviewing the richest people to help the younger generation. Can
Sure.
I interview you for a minute real quick for the channel?
Sure.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Who am I here with today?
Russ.
What was the turning point to getting into the music industry? Did you always know that you wanted to become an artist, or?
I always wanted to be an artist. I think from a very early age, I don't know, I guess I was just
We can tell off of your hoodie. It's like overly baggy. You with the fashion niggas, ain't it? You with that trend. I see what side you on, gang. It's already been figured out. It's too late.
fascinated with rap. I loved it. I loved the idea of making music, expressing myself. So
But I had brought up to you how most musicians do not end up making a lot of money. What is the blueprint to building wealth as a musician? How can somebody become wealthy off music?
you got to own the music.
Imagine being
So you gotta own the music. Gotta get rid of that coffee first. I ain't lying, that coffee, the first mistake. Shit, bro.
How's that possible?
By not selling it away to somebody.
So most artists, they sell their music away.
Yeah, I mean, most artists, when they do a record deal, they give away the ownership to their master, and the master is the song. So when you sell that, you don't own it anymore. So for me, I own all my masters, and I have 500-something songs out. So I don't need one song to make me $1 million. I can have 500 songs making whatever the math is on.
Did you turn down a lot of money?
Yeah, I've turned down a lot of money before.
How much?
Most money I've ever turned down is $50 million.
So
Fuck these questions. We need to be questioning his ass. Why is you deep in somebody's face just, so, how you been feeling? Yeah, so how do you make this money? This nigga just looking dumb as a bitch, gang. Like, this you, bro? We need to see what your parents look like. I ain't gonna
somebody
lie.
wanted to give you 50 million to own the rights to your music.
Yeah.
Why did you take the money?
So I don't need the money.
You don't need the money.
No, and it's just like it's a morality thing, I think. That to me is the definition of selling your soul. I'm not gonna judge you, I guess. Well, yeah. I don't wanna judge you if you do it, but for me, it's like, man, if we can all agree that music is the extension of our soul and it's the sound of our soul, well, then if you sell away the ownership of your music to somebody for money, isn't that selling your soul, like in its literal definition?
You think a lot of people operate out of scarcity?
Yeah, oh yeah. I think most artists are.
I think we need to get a fit check on you. Yeah. A fit check is mandatory or get off my screen. I guess he wanted to go.
Thank you for having us out.
Thanks for
Really
coming.
appreciate
What
that.
up, old gone?
Come on. Don, how's it going?
Hey, welcome to our office.
Thank you for having us out.
Thanks for
Really
coming.
appreciate that. We've been looking forward to this one a lot.
You brought this beautiful weather with you? Because the
I brought-
weather's been terrible
I
here
brought
in
it with
Long
us.
Island.
So in this interview, we want to give people the game and the blueprint on how to build $1 billion company. Can we make that happen?
Yes, I hope so.
Let's do
Because
it.
America needs more entrepreneurs.
Who am I here with today?
Don Voltaggio.
And what was your business?
Have you ever had one of these?
And Arnold Palmer?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
the founder of that company.
You created these?
Yes, I did.
Are you serious?
Yes.
So you created the Arnold Palmer?
Yes, I did. By myself. I met the man and
For real?
You created these?
yes, I did.
Are you serious?
Yes.
So you created the Arnold Palmer?
Yes, I did.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. He really shed blood, sweat, and tears. Emphasis on the blood. This nigga nose done been broke so much, it's slanted. This nigga nose forever pointing at somebody, gang. You did it though, big brother. Just be proud of yourself. Your nose is your trophy.
Yes, by myself. I met the man and created the product.
What's the most amount of money you made in a year selling these?
A couple $1 billion a year.
A couple $1 billion? Like more than one?
Yeah,
More than two?
yeah.
3 billion?
Under 3.
Under $3 billion.
I'm
So-
not selling just Arnold Palmer. I sell everything.
but selling these made you a billionaire.
I was being there before that.
Are you serious? What was the turning point to becoming an entrepreneur? Did you always know that you were going to start your own business?
I knew I wasn't going to go to college in 1970.
You
And
knew
I-
you weren't going to go to
I knew.
college.
And there was a draft on in the Vietnam War, and I was too tall. I was draft exempt for being 6'9¾". So then I had this full opportunity to be successful in America because I wasn't asked to fight for the country. So I
That's surprising. I thought they would be one of the biggest motherfucking soldiers. Niggas say you too goddamn big. We ain't finna feed your big ass. Shit. Niggas say we ain't got enough food for this nigga. He's 3 men in one. Fuck you doing 6'9", nigga. And ain't playing no goddamn basketball. You pathetic, gang. I know your dad was upset at you. But I ain't, hold on, wait. He did get rich though. Oh man, you ain't pathetic, big brother. Just a little questionable. Untrustworthy maybe, if left alone in the dark.
I became a truck driver and turned into a little business and then turned into a little bigger business. And 50 plus years later, here I am.
Did you come from a lot of money?
No, my dad worked for a grocery store chain. He never made more than $15,000 in his life.
So he worked for the grocery store chain that your drinks eventually got sold
Yeah.
in.
Well, they were out of business. They worked for A&P. And you ever hear of the company A&P?
Sounds familiar.
Atlantic Pacific. They were the largest retailer in the 1950s. They had 15,000 stores. Today they don't have any because they forgot about their customers. So I learned from that experience from him as well, that you got to remember who you're selling to and treat them right, take care of them, and treat them fairly.
You had this product for 99 cents for decades, but you never raised the price, even with inflation coming into play. Why not?
Because I can afford not to.
What do you mean you can afford? But it's tough margins in your business.
Well, see this building here? I own it. My factories I own. The bolts in the factory I own.
You own all the verticals.
I own it all. I don't have any zero debt, so I'm not obligated to a bank or a board of directors that says raise the price because we have to raise our profit margins. You can go through the kind of things that happens in life. During COVID, everything hit the inflation just ran out of control everywhere. Freight and fuel.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie to you. LeBron is self-made for real. Just keep flexing, you old gun. I don't want to hear it no more, gang. Just holding that can and ain't gonna sip out of it. Bad for marketing. Sip! Gang, is it nasty? Have you had enough? He just holding the can, just letting the can breathe oxygen. The can don't need to breathe.
About my payroll I had to make the next week. Some people, it's not for them. They're not cut out for it. Every single day in business I enjoy. I've been in business 55 years and I haven't had one single boring day. Most people would pay for that. I get paid to do it. Not bad.
So that's the definition of doing what you love.
Yeah, exactly right.
So was it all worth it? Was the grind to become a billionaire worth it?
Yes, everybody should try.
Yeah.
You don't have to be a billionaire. You have to be happy,
Right.
right? And too often people look at that. You know, when costs rise and our profits shrink, I say sometimes you got to tighten your belt. That's what life is, right?
How old are you now?
I'm 73 years old.
You look amazing for 73.
Well, I work out. And I was a truck driver for 10 years, so I got the arms.
And
Sitting at 3. You got some life on you, gang, but who you giving this all up to? Yeah. Who in your family just got it? Because whoever it is, they set. And they ain't had to do nothing to get it. Oh boy, your money going down the drain. You better pick the right person.
your last message to the younger generation, if you died tomorrow and you had one more guiding principle to help the younger generation, what would that be?
Realize that America is the greatest place in the world. And if you are appreciative of where you live and take care of the things that are important from a, just from a citizen's point of view. I hate negative talk about America because America is the best place. Not perfect, but it's the best place in the globe. I've been around the globe and I've seen other places. And I think if you want to be successful, this is the place. They'll give you a shot. No guarantees, but at least you got a shot.
You got amazing advice, sir.
Thank
you
you
so much for your time. I appreciate that.
Thanks for coming out.
Guys, we just interviewed the multi-billionaire
Watch out, dude. You're very questionable. I seen the way you was standing and interviewing, and yeah, I was watching you too. I wasn't just watching the old gun, and it's just, your actions is, I don't know, your movements are very questionable, gang. I'm looking into you and I'm seeing something that you might not see in yourself, You might gotta look in that mirror a little bit harder when you brush your teeth. Just a little bit, Next person. I ain't gonna lie. These supposed billionaires, all these niggas, man, these niggas look like bums, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you. They look like some goddamn bums. Nigga lying and chewed and shit. Like, gang, you ain't even got no fade on this shit. But that's just how he living, though. Whatever.
Yeah.
Bring on that. I love that. You know what? We're now the third biggest sports book. We've been live for 20 months. We're just getting started.
I know damn well this nigga ain't hit me with 2 ads at the same time. Cause I remember he hit me with an ad right when he started interviewing another nigga. Dude, he got this shit set up, nigga. Bitches, you been scheming on me the whole time while I've been watching the vid. That's why you been sitting up there smiling in that last segment. Yeah, gang, you ain't getting off again. You do that again, you gonna hold that dislike, and it's gonna hurt. Yeah.
I mean, it's all public. Last value probably $25 billion.
$25 billion. If you lost everything tomorrow and had to rebuild $1 billion company with 3 moves, what would they be?
First of all, I would love that. That would be so fun. And people are going to say, he's full of shit. I don't fucking believe what I'm telling you. That would be like, that's light work for me. I would absolutely love it.
So what would you do? Give me the game right
So
here.
first of all, I tell you right now, I ask this question to people all the time. I say, this is people that are really well off. If you could give up everything you had, 100% of your money, everything, to get 10 years back in your life, what would you do? And more people told me they would never do it. I think they're all idiots, and I don't know why they think that way. I would give up everything I had right now to be 10 years younger, to be 42 versus 52. I'm fucking in, babe. I would absolutely love it. What would I do? I'd study. I'd be a
Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Are you having a midlife crisis? Gang, you're way past that. Grow up. You're your age for a reason. You've lived through those times of your life. They're not coming back. Enjoy what you got left, bud. Seriously.
non-stop studier. I'd find a void in the market, and then as soon as I found that void, I'd sprint at it. And what I would make sure I did is got the right people with me, because you can't do stuff on your own. And I go in, and if it didn't work, I do it again right away. But that to me is fun. Like, I like that.
You just gave me the blueprint right there.
It is the blueprint, because you got to figure out what are the voids in the marketplace.
You sold.
Yeah. What blueprint you taking from him? He didn't, like, gang. This nigga just questioned. Hey, somebody look into him, gang. I'm investigating too many people, my nigga. I got too many people I gotta get to. You get to it. Damn, nigga trying to put it all on me.
You just gave me the blueprint right there.
It is the blueprint, because you got to figure out what are the voids in the marketplace.
You sold billions of dollars throughout your career. What is Michael Rubin's secret to sales?
Look, for me, I really believe it's about building relationships. Relationships don't mean shit in good times, but in tough times, they mean everything. And so for me, I built our business with so many great relationships, and that's taken me through many of the tough times that I've had in my life. Like, I think about some of the dark days we've had, but the great relationships have brought us through those and got us to the next level.
Who was the most influential person on your business career?
I've had many. I mean, I think about as a kid, I remember the last book I read was actually in 9th grade, which is like 40 years ago-ish. I remember reading the book, The Shoe Dog, or whatever it was called. It was the unauthorized story of Nike. Like, I looked up to him so much. So, like, I learned from him. But then I'd say,
Wow. How uninspiring.
Powerful city in the entire world, and what he has.
The gym, getting your workout, looking more buff.
Who am I here with today?
Man of the grinding.
Yes, sir,
grinding.
absolutely.
Look at you in the gym, getting your workout.
Yeah, old head, don't say that again. You too old to be complimenting another man's body. Yeah, chill out, dude.
Looking more buff.
Who am I here with today?
Mayor of the city of New York, greatest city on the globe.
And what's your name?
Eric Adams.
You are running a city with 8.5 million people in it. There's so many pressures that come. How do you deal with the pressure being the mayor of the most powerful city on planet Earth?
Well, you start out with understanding 8.5 million people, 35 million opinions. New Yorkers have 5 fingers. They love the middle one the most, so don't get upset when they show it to you, you know, and just do the best you can every day.
Did you ever?
It depends on how he do it. If he doing it in a threatening manner, I am gonna get upset. Actually, I'm gonna get aggressive. But if it's just, fuck you, I don't care. Fuck you. Double fuck you. Every last fuck was on you when I left. Shit, I don't care.
Ever have anybody that doubted you in your career?
Oh, all the time. When I was saying I wanted to be mayor 30-something years ago, people used to look at me and say, that guy's on medication. So they laughed at me then, but who's laughing now?
But you didn't listen to them.
I'm still laughing, gang. You look a little weird. You might was on medication.
And listen to the noise. I always tell people, let your haters be your waiters when you sit down at the table of success.
Oh my goodness. That's one of my favorite pieces of advice that I've ever heard in my entire life.
Oh, no, people going to hate on you.
How do you deal with that, though? Because people get hate and then they get in their own heads and then they doubt themselves. How did you deal with that when you were...
You know, and that's so important, because the most important thing I learned, because I am dyslexic, and in school I had undiagnosed dyslexic.
So you weren't a good student?
No, I was not. I was laughed at, I was bullied, I was called names.
You the kid that was violated and now you growed up and now you feel entitled. I don't feel you, my nigga. Imagine letting another human being bully you. Yeah, give up on life. You grew up and it shaped you. But in that moment, my nigga, you are a bitch. Gang really said what he said they did to him.
It's the most important thing I learned because I am dyslexic, and in school I had undiagnosed dyslexic.
So you weren't a good student?
No, I was not. I was laughed at. I was bullied. I was called names. They would mimic.
Laughed at, bullied, and called names. I think he was honestly. I think it was just regular school. He might just be overdoing it, overgassing it. Yeah, gang, you dramatic. That's what you just a dramatic old dude, bro. They wasn't doing all that. That was just regular school stuff. You can't Joe's back. If you can't Joe's back, then I mean, you might was. Who fault was that? That was nobody but yours.
How I read, and my mother just told me, baby, you got this. And I just stuck there and kept building systems to help me understand and comprehend. And those systems allow me to be successful today. So dark places are not burials, they're plantings. You just have to be willing to go through the process to see the fruits of those harvests. So those dark places I had as a child, they were just planting, preparing me for what I'm doing now as the mayor.
So for somebody who is at rock bottom right now, what is an actionable step that they can take to get their lives back on track, to become successful, to become...
Don't get there. How about that? Let's not even get there. Yeah. Never let yourself get that low. Feel me? You can't even stay afloat, my nigga. Don't hit rock bottom, gang. That's just like falling on your ass standing straight up. It's gonna be hard to get up, my nigga. So don't even fall down.
Financially free one day.
One day at a time. It's the most important thing. There were days when I failed, and just getting out of bed was successful. Just being able to say, you know what, I'm just going to make sure I get out of bed. I'm gonna make sure that I change my underwears.
See, nobody can relate to that except you. That is why you grew up how you grew up. Like, you too grown to be having to gloat about knowing how to do that. Clearly, you should know how to do that at your big age, gang. You're in your 50s, right? Yeah, think about that. Let it stick. But, man, y'all know how I get, though, dick. Man, fuck with me. Don't fuck with me, bitch. I'm gone.